And Robbie Chosen will sit this one out tonight. White's going to throw for the first time as a Dolphin. Over the middle. There's an open man. It's Wilson. And he's down at the 42. Eichenberg in a battle at that guard spot. Dolphins keep it on the ground. Gaskin trying to turn that corner. First down for the Fins at the 29. The fake to Gaskin. Fired over the middle. River Craycraft is there. And another. Fangio says they run just about as much as they overdid. Kind of a myth. White looking end zone. Deflected and intercepted. And the Falcons get the turnover. It's Helms, that rookie from Alabama. Mike White throwing that ball into some traffic next to the quarterback. Woodside in the shotgun on third down. Good pocket there, a good pass right at the stick, and that's.
He said this year in practice, their mental errors and their pre-snap issues have become a little bit less.
Washington gets it on the dump off and barrels his way toward. Eichenberg getting the start tonight. Cotton's over on the right side in place of Robert Hunt, who's resting. Here's Mike White looking under some pressure, and he's taken down back at the 14-yard line. The Falcons able to get to him. That's Nate Landman on the sack. There's about 100 people, he guesses, in the stands. Out to Barrios, who gets free across the 30. And he's taken down at the 33-yard line. Again, that's Landman starting at quarterback tonight for Atlanta. Desmond Ridder, their starting quarterback, sitting out this game. Whiteside fires towards midfield, and he's got it.
Kind of rolling back and forth into the locker room to see if they can get some play, but because I know they're looking hard.
Woodside throws, that's complete, another first down. Logan Woodside in at quarterback for the Falcons, has him on the move, a first down at the Miami 43. Little play action here, high throw, but that's hauled in. Atlanta down to the Dolphins 11. Mostly on the ground. Iwe-Buke gets free and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Boy, that was just a complete breakdown on the defensive front. Linemen, linebackers.
That's a lot of room, yes.
I mean, look, you got to look. I mean, it's wide open.
Godwin Iwe-Buke gets the touchdown for Atlanta. Myles Gaskin in the backfield. And the give is to Ezekama. Gets free across the 30. A stiff arm, and Eric Ezekama. Sometime in the preseason to get a little bit of action at some point. Gaskin with a burst up the middle, crosses the 50, 45. Down the sideline, 35, 30. Still on his feet, and finally. Already fast, got faster by adding him this year in the draft. Mike White with the fake. Now in the flat to Saubert, the tight end, right at. Put Barrios in motion. Now he's settled in that slot. White. Hard hit on Ahmed. He holds onto the football. So fourth down and 2. White steps up. Throws end zone. Tipped away. He was looking for Barrios. But out in LA against the Chargers week 1. Then in New England week 2. And then that home opener. Woodside loads it up. And that's complete at the 3rd.
Just moving people back, giving them the running room space.
And now they're going a little hurry up here. Pressure, and down he goes. So 3rd down and 7 now. Woodside pressured, and he's taken down from behind. That's Garrett Nelson, the linebacker, the undrafted free agent. And White with a little end around. Ezekama again. 20, 25, all kinds of room.
Go.
Midfield. And finally, hauled down inside the Atlanta 35. Eric Ezekama having himself a night. Next to White in the shotgun. And over to Gaskin, he has room. That's a first down across the 30 and out of bounds of the 20. Swain, Craycraft, and Wilson, the receivers. Here's A-Chain out in the flat with a burst to the 15. Out of bounds of the 13. Boy, you saw that.
You know, he's got a lot of wherewithal for him. We're looking for some special stuff from A-Chain.
Falcons get the push there, and that's going to be a loss of a yard. White puts a man in motion. Play action. White fires. It's tipped, deflected, and just off the fingertips of Croft. Incomplete. And the Dolphins turn it over on downs.
A unique approach to his coaching style. But it's so much that I see about supporting.
4th and less than a yard. Falcons go for it, and they've got it. Washington spins and twists his way. There was some
that they all grew up with together, and they've all got the same philosophy and the same thoughts and the same way they coach their players.
There's big completion
Nice
there,
completion.
Woodside. They go to Washington, backing outside, and he is taken down. Crowd making some noise. Woodside throws, end zone, tipped away and incomplete.
You know, Ramsey goes down and practice that one day, and within 2 days they've got Eli Apple here. They wasted no time going out and getting a veteran player, and it tells me.
There's a completion by Thompson, and it's Higgins, the rookie. 6'3", 235. Thompson rolling, throws, got him again, and Higgins again. On to the fourth quarter. Steve Goldstein, Kim Bokamper, Mike Cunio on the field. 2nd and 12 for Skylar Thompson and the Dolphins. At the Atlanta 42, and Thompson is taken down. The sack by Natrone Brooks. Thompson, a little bit of time here, deep down the middle looking for Higgins. That's intercepted. Deep in the coverage, Dennis Lucas gets the pick. 2nd pick of the night for the Falcons.
My college friends, some of my high school teammates and everything. We go back to see my family and help support.
Right, that should be fun. A lot of work ahead next couple of weeks. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Skylar Thompson, the Dolphins, trying to get a drive going, starting at their own 35. A-Chain, fake of the handoff. Thompson will throw to him. A-Chain out free to the 45, cross midfield, uses that speed on that near side. Ooh, the catch and the hit. A-Chain holds on right at the marker. DeMarco Helms. Thompson gets everybody sorted out. Deep drop, and he just got to throw that away. He was on his way down. Dolphins on the board here in the fourth quarter. New holder is Jake Bailey, the punter, and that one is perfect. Plenty of time to throw. Floated downfield, that's caught, and then the big hit. But Zay Malone holds on.
Or throw a little farther.
Miles Dorn made the hit. Woodside is pressured, and now they've got him. Twyman able to finish it off. That's Jalen Twyman. D. Alford back to return this punt from Bailey. And Alford at his own 20. Cuts it up the middle to the 30. He's free to the 35. There goes Alford. To midfield, has Bailey to beat. Alford's going to go. The punt return for the touchdown. D. Alford for the Falcons.
Miss tackle. And then, you get what you get out of that.
So after the Dolphins unable to catch, many of the penalties tonight have stopped some potential drives. Thompson here, high pass, that's tipped and intercepted. And going the other way is Borders. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, this one went downhill really fast.
Off the hands of Coleman.
Yeah. You get two receivers in the same spot.
Moved on since, Deion Sanders. Thompson looking for Ezekama.
That could be the play that makes a difference. So he's going to get as many as he can.
Oh, Thompson hit hard and taken down again. That's Arnold Ebiketie.
The joint practices, I think most coaches would tell you they get more out of the joint practices than they do out of the preseason games. And so 2 more coming in Houston this week.
Third coach ever in Miami history to lead a team to the playoffs in his first 2 years. Don Shula and Dave Wannstedt, the other 2. There's the run. And that'll take us down in this first preseason game. The Atlanta Falcons get the win over the Dolphins. 19-3, the final score.